Hello, welcome in. I'm going to be doing some heavy weightlifting today. And he's up. Let's try permission of this. Maybe I could. Hello, welcome in. Maybe like that. No. Welcome in. I'm trying some weird stuff. I'm trying to do like a thick grip pronation. I don't even know. I'm just trying weird stuff. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't even know, man. I'm trying to figure out a way to do like a thick grip pronation type movement. Hello, Unc. Hello, children. Hello. You can call me Uncle Todd. Yeah. I don't even know. It's weird to use thick grip like this. I don't even know. Ask you a spiritual question, Unc. Go ahead, my child. Ooh, that actually works good. I actually like this. This is a good way to do it. Gotta like go forward though. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's see here. If I go like this, I could probably do rising. Let's see here. Yeah, that works good. That feels good. I'm gonna try like finger containment with this, maybe. I don't even know if I can. This might be too thin to do it. Would you consider yourself to be a National Socialist Unc? I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what you just asked me, so no. What am I trying to say here? No response, because I have no idea what that is. All I know is lift heavy weights, eat food, and go to bed. That's all I know. Welcome in, JC? JC? Am I saying that right? I don't have really good eyesight, and my phone's kind of far away. Welcome in, Albert. That's a cool name. I don't see too many Alberts. I don't hear that name too often. That's a good name. My name is rare and special. It definitely is. I got your name right, JC? Nice. That's another good name. Y'all got some good names. I have kind of just like a okay name. My name's Braden. I feel like Brandon's really common. Mine's like Brandon, it's just a little bit different. Just one letter changed. That's good. My garage, unfortunately, is really hot. So as soon as I start lifting weights, I'm instantly sweating. I don't know if y'all can see, the light's kind of bouncing in, but I'm sweaty as shit right now. Greetings from England in it. Gotta love England. Beans on toast and all that. I'm just kidding. Jeez, I couldn't be able to lift that. Well, you train enough, and eventually you can lift anything. That's not true. I failed my personal record 6 times today. I just kept going and hoping that eventually I would do it, and then I just kept failing. But it is what it is. What? That's cool, but I want to ask you if you go to the gym. I do go to the gym when I'm at my mom's house. Right now I'm at my dad's house, and my dad has a home gym, so I just work out here every day. But I would just go to the gym if I could, because I've only been doing arm wrestling lifts. I haven't been doing like general strength training, which I need to do. So, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I would consider myself supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Child. Can I sub? You do you. I'm not gonna stop you. I would love it if you subbed. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do another rise here. Even just like chilling right now, I think it's like high 70s, low 80s in here. So me just existing, and it's kind of like muggy in the garage, so I'm just sweating just standing here. Can I do harm to other unk? I don't know. You gotta respect your elders. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Should I give my homunculus pain receptors... what? Should I give my homunculus pain receptors unk? I don't even know how to respond to such a question. I'm afraid for you. I'm afraid of whatever that means. I don't get scared easily, but whatever you just said scares me. To my core. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna try it a little bit different. I'm gonna go to the side with it. This is gonna look really weird, and that's because it is really weird. I wouldn't advise lifting like this unless you lift like this all the time, because if you do this wrong, you can break your humerus bone. You'd have to do it really wrong, but this is definitely a scary lift. There we go. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. I'm sweating my ass off right now. Oof. Okay, basically I have constructed a technological terror which is nothing compared to the power of the Force now that I think about it. I don't know, man. You definitely sound like a technological terror. What's something I want to say to the world? Do what you love. You only live once. No matter what hardships you go through, just make sure that you're doing what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I wouldn't want to live out my entire life working at a job I hate, or, you know, living in a house I hate. I don't have any money, but, like, I don't know. Find something you love to do and do it is all I can say. I don't really know. Can I send you the scientific specifications, Unc? Please do. Please, please do. I gotta know what you're working with. And anyways, for me, that is definitely, this is what I definitely love doing. I love lifting weights. I love arm wrestling people. I love strength. I am going on a cut right now so I can lose a little bit of the fat, but I don't know if you can see though. I have a pretty big arm because I work out all the time. OG, thanks Gandhi. You're welcome, old Ironsides. I prefer Unk, but Gandhi works too. Alright, where do I put the video link? The scientific method knows no bounds. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it knows no bounds. You sound like a man who doesn't know boundaries. I don't even know. Just, I don't know. Go to my most recent video and just type it in the comments or something. Because I don't think you can put links in YouTube comments anymore. Or lives. I think YouTube got rid of that feature. Too many, like, bot comments. Ah. Okay, go kind of around. Where am I from? I was born in Arkansas. Right now I live in Idaho, land of the potatoes, if you will. But like my ancestry is very European. Like I got German, Irish, but I mean, you can tell by the red hair. But yeah, you know, very European. Nothing too fancy about me. Pronation lift? Yes, sir. I don't know if you can see. I got this right here so that I can thicken it. That way I can't even cap my thumb properly. That way it would simulate me arm wrestling someone with a bigger hand. Which is pretty much everyone. Because my hands are not very long. They're really thick, but not very long. Going to bed now. Have a good sleep. Appreciate you stopping by. What is my favorite bodybuilder, Unk? My favorite bodybuilder. Current or all time? Attaboy, yes sir. God bless, JC. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay. Both currently and also all time. And welcome in, noob. let's see here. All time, what's his name? Shit, what's his name? Oh my god, I'm drawing blanks here. I will say, currently, I think I like Jeff Nippert a lot. Very smart guy. All time though, I can't remember the guy's name. If it comes to me, I'll say it. But right now I can't think of his name. What's my favorite movie? Welcome in, Candy. My favorite movie. Ooh, that's a good one. Shit, I don't know. It'd have to be something like, maybe like Identity Thief. I don't know if y'all have seen that. Maybe like Green Mile. Some of like the older movies I like. Let's see here. Jeff Nippert is fire. He is goated. The Manlet. Oh, all time Greg Doucette. Greg Doucette, the Manlet. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Spider-Man's good. I haven't seen many of them. I think I've only seen like one of them, and it was when I was way younger. Green Mile was a pretty sad movie. Very, very emotional. Good movie though. Very good movie. I'm okay hanging in there. That's what it's all about. Right now, I'm a couple weeks into a cut, so I've been losing weight, and right now I'm about, let's see here, like 14, 15 pounds down. I was at 279, now I'm riding about 265, 264 maybe. So it's been hard though. It's been hard to not eat 47 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a day. I hate cutting down weight. It's terrible. Chill out. Chilly out? No, that's chill out. I have bad eyesight. I probably need glasses. My mom has glasses. Do better? What you talking about? I'm doing all that I need to. I'm lifting weights every day. I'm eating in a calorie deficit. I'm walking every day. I'm doing more than 99% of Americans. No disrespect to anyone in here, but like, don't say that I don't do anything, you know what I mean? Will you give a shout out to Israel? Well, of course. Shout out Israel. Shout out everyone. I wish everyone could just live in harmony, you know what I mean? How old am I? I'm 18 going on 47. Bro is legally an adult. Yeah. You're 23? So who's the uncle now? It's weird being an adult. I don't like it. Thankfully, I still live at home with my parents, so it's not like I have responsibility yet, but like soon, and I don't like that. I'm still 12 years old on the inside. You know, Unc, I've always seen... Who's the sun? What does that mean? Jeez, I'm sweating. This garage is so hot. 22? That's a good age. Young 20s is good. If I could live just like the rest of my life out at like one age, I think I would probably want to be like 28 though. I want to have like stuff decently figured out, but like still be kind of young, you know what I mean? How much weight am I doing? This right here is 70 pounds I got loaded up. Hi, Butters. Look at that. That's my doggo. He's a little pit bull. Well, he's not a little. Have I ever had a girlfriend, Unc? You've never had a girlfriend? Hey, same, man. I got this this syndrome. It's I can't talk to girls itis syndrome. It's it affects 1 in every 2 people. I'm not gonna lie, I am terrified to talk to girls. I got that too, yeah. Me and you both, buddy. I wish Bryce Dallas Howard was my girlfriend. You do you, bro. I don't know who that is, but that sounds like a guy name. Wife, even? I don't know who that is. Bryce is usually a guy name, though. We both redheads, by the way, Unc. Nice. We gotta stick together. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this. I have... Yeah, you definitely won't be able to. I have freckles, like, everywhere. It's kind of hard to see without, like, good, proper lighting. But I got freckles everywhere. You're a girl? Well, well then I can talk to girls as long as it's online, I guess. I don't know. We should try to conserve the ginger race. Yes, sir. You also got that tan going, though? I am a lot darker than I used to be. Like, if you see my inner arm, there is, like, I'm see-through, pretty much, as you can see with the inner arm. But my outer arm, it's gotten, like, a little darker. So, you know, I'm getting a little tan. I've been going on walks every day. Okay, let's try this. Even my strap is wet from sweat right now. This is garbage. Well, have a good day. You too. I hope everyone gets to have a good day. Unfortunately, I am like 2 weeks into a cut, so I'm just doing anything to just try and take my mind off of eating. Just anything. That's why I love live streams. Live streams are great to just take the mind off food, for me at least. I sound like Jack Black. I don't see that. Maybe I would have to like review it back. I don't know. I don't think I have a Jack Black voice. Why bro calling him Unc every message? I don't know. I love it though. Don't stop. I don't know why. I call myself Unc sometimes. It's fun. It's funny. Oh my God. Is it still on? My phone overheated. I don't know if anyone's still here. My phone overheated. That was so weird. I was telling y'all it was hot as hell in this garage. I'm just gonna take this off and then I'm gonna try and go outside. Maybe it'll be a little colder outside. This one would work. Let's see here. All right, cool. I got my weight. I'm gonna bring y'all outside. That's so unfortunate that it overheated. I was in the middle of a good chat. Ah. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I'm setting up my phone right now. This is gonna be so janky. Let's see here. Perfect. All right, I got my weight. Got my weight right here. This will be good. All right. Well, that's good. Feels good to work out with light weights. Something about, just getting the blood flowing. There's just nothing like it. There's no feeling for me like lifting weights. I can't explain it. Oh, that's good. I don't know if y'all can tell, but with the weight like this, I'm training the riser. I don't know if anyone in here is big into arm wrestling, but that's the type of training I'm doing. It's also nice when I lift weights because I know that every single rep that I do is just going to make me stronger. It's going to make me better up to a certain point. Shouldn't be overtraining necessarily, but... I'm gonna do like a side pressure with it. Oh, that's good. Do you mix in pull lifts for arm wrestling? Oh, pull-ups? When I'm at a gym, I do. I don't have anything to do pull-ups here, but the best way to do pull-ups for arm wrestling is when you have the bar close like this and you cup in your hand, because like this, when you're arm wrestling, you might be pulling in, you know what I mean, trying to stop them from getting them into their winning side, if that makes sense. So having like a good strength here, it's definitely good. Arm pull-ups are great for arm wrestling in that way. that's good. You find a practice near you yet? No. I can't find a club. But I am still going to that tournament though. That will happen, and I'm very excited for that. That's gonna be a good test. I think right now my hand and my wrist is the strongest it's ever been in my entire life. But unfortunately my bicep and my tendons are still recovering from my last arm wrestling match. I bet you did not even look. Yeah, I didn't look, I'm not gonna lie. This camera angle makes my haircut look so bad. I need to get a haircut. I have looked in the past though. I know, yeah. Guilty. I will look though. As soon as this arm wrestling tournament is over, I'm gonna be looking for the next tournament, and I'm gonna be looking for a club near me. I wanna get in this first tournament, see where I'm at, see like what I need to work on. And if I truly need to get better, I will definitely go to an arm wrestling club. I'll definitely find one. Little nail. What shows clubs near me? This door and asked if they want to arm wrestle you. Nah. That wouldn't really be fair. Cause I mean, I've been arm wrestling for years, or doing training for years. If I were to just go up to some, rando, it probably wouldn't really be that fair of a match. I made this side look better. This side still kind of looks janky. There are strong manual labor guys. I could put up a good fight without training. I mean, at the lower level, I'm sure, yeah. Like if you were to get, say, a guy who is young, who doesn't really train, just lives his life. If you were to get that guy and put him up against a manual labor worker, I'm putting the money on the manual labor worker. But I have years of specific training to target these specific little individual muscles. I don't think that there's many just hard labor workers that could give me anything. Especially if they don't know how to arm wrestle. Like my dad, he's a manual labor worker. His hand is gigantic. I looked at his hand, like when I gripped up with him, I was like, Jesus Christ, how is this my dad? Like his hand is so much bigger than mine. It's not necessarily that much longer, but I swear it's like twice as thick as my hand. He swallows my hand up when we go to arm wrestle. And yet when it actually comes to arm wrestling, I could take his wrist immediately. Just because it's these specific targeted little muscles, these little training. It doesn't take much to beat someone who doesn't know to arm wrestle. Unless they're like a genetic freak like Brian Shaw. Like, I'm sure even if he, like, when he started arm wrestling, I'm sure he still beat most people he went up against. Just because he's, you know, genetically so gifted. I'm gonna do like what am I calling it? I'm gonna do like riser training, but like I'm gonna try and actually stretch out the riser a little bit. Because usually when you riser train, you just set it on the knuckle and you do like a little micro movement. But I'm gonna actually try and like stretch it. Feels weird training it like that. I like just doing like the mini micro movements. Like me personally, I don't train exactly like Devin, but I think Devin Larratt, he has a lot to show. I think that, you know, just little tiny micro movements when done with the proper muscles and, you know, the proper area, I think it translates to arm wrestling perfectly. I truly do not think that lifting full range of motion is gonna be better for you than doing like little static movements like this, just like little pulses, you know what I mean? I mean, you should also do full range of motion lifting too, just to have like a good frame around. But to get stronger, you only really need just like little tiny movements, you know what I mean? Here, I'll sit on my knees, that way it'll be better. And this right here is great for the pronation. I'm also doing it higher up, which is also going to target rise. All right, I'm going to try pronation through the side pressure. That's one of my favorite moves. The last time that I lost to someone, it's because my pronation was terrible, my side pressure was terrible. Camping match that I had. That was like 2 weeks ago. The reason I lost to him is because he knew how to arm wrestle better than I did. When I went into that match, I was only really training 3 things: rising, pronation, and back pressure. In fact, I was barely even training pronation. It was mainly just rising and back pressure. And as soon as the match happened, he, you know, took my pronation, took my hand. Guys, I can beat you. That was 2 weeks ago. Well, I am not that same man. I am not that same guy that lost to that man. I have gotten so much stronger. I've completely changed my training to focus on the things, you know, like pronation, side pressure, cupping, high cup. And I've gotten even stronger in my rise. If me and him were to arm wrestle again, I know it would be completely different. Yes, I promise you. Here's why. I know that sounds crazy, but here's why. When I started arm wrestling training, didn't blow up like crazy, which is always fun to show. Yeah, yes sir. When I started arm wrestling though, I was a hook puller. I was all about side pressure, going inside, so I got really strong side pressure. My body can handle crazy weights on side pressure. But I stopped training it because I thought, like I saw Devin arm wrestling and I was like, man, maybe side pressure means nothing. maybe it doesn't mean anything. And I was wrong. Because in arm wrestling, if you can just get someone a little bit out of the way, just a little bit out of the way, it's 10 times harder to arm wrestle. So side pressure is good in that starting position, so that way you can take the hand better. And I've trained my setup more. My side pressure lift that I did after that match was 70 pounds. And then recently I hit 85, so I'm almost, like, I'm more than 20% stronger in side pressure. My high cup has gotten like 30-40% stronger. My rise has only gotten like 2% stronger, but that's because I was already training that. Hello, Unc. My phone stopped working. So did mine. My phone overheated in that hot ass garage. And yeah, that's why the stream like paused. I had to like put my phone in the freezer for a couple seconds. I know, I do need to get on that table more. I definitely do. But I learned, okay, Craig, I'll answer your comment in just a second. I just want to address this real quick. I learned in the setup what I was doing wrong. When me and him arm wrestled, I was outside of my shoulder. And also, I was only worried about getting height, which, if you don't know, is it's easier to take someone's wrist like this than if they drop it a little bit. See, now it's a lot harder to take the wrist. And if I go inside like this, he wouldn't have been able to take my pronation. My side pressure is better now. I would have stopped him center, rise. My rise was stronger than his that day. I could rise up, take control. Swear to God. It would be a different story if me and him arm wrestled today. Depends on who you're going up against, but it's always good just to get a little off the center. Totally agree. Yes, sir. Just a tiny little thing, and you can completely beat someone. Which is, he took my entire ass pronation away because I wasn't training pronation. You should probably go to bed, Unc. I would too. It's, what is it? It's almost 7 p.m. And you're like 72, 73? So yeah, you definitely got to get to bed. Like, you're way too old to be up. Can I goon to you, Unc? Yes, sir. I appreciate it. And hey, when I'm gooning next, I promise I'll be thinking of you. I love this generation. A lot of people say they were born in the generation, not me. This is just exactly where I belong. Another thing. 90 new Unc. Yes, sir. 90 new. Another thing. A lift that I've been doing, that I've been noticing significant strength that I've been gaining, is pronation through side pressure. Because that's directly the start. That's the setup. If I set up high, but with a low hand, like vertical almost, but like kind of like a low hand top roll like this, I can get in strong pronation, side pressure, rise over, boom. Increases testosterone. You're serious about the story? He would cut gunning. So here's the thing about that. You have no idea how much research I've done on this topic. If you stop the gooning for 1 week, it's like a slight, like a little bit of an increase, but it drops back down regularly. It's not like it's a permanent testosterone boost, and it's not really like it's that big of a boost. I have tested this theory. I have done it. It doesn't really do anything. And also, after you commit the act, let's just say, your testosterone levels go right back to normal in the matter of hours. I know so well you will cut gooning 1 week before comp. I have considered it, but no, I wouldn't. There's no reason to. Anyways, enough about the gooning. Enough about the gooning, sir. But yeah, I definitely do think I've gotten So much stronger since that last match. I've watched that match about 30,000 times over in my head, just thinking about what happened. And 100% because of my setup. Like, pronation immediately gone. You can't arm wrestle without pronation. I mean, even in a flop wrist press, you're still pressing through your thumb. You still need that pronation. Hook, pronation. Top roll, pronation. You know what I mean? I severely underestimated pronation in that last training. Well, now, Craig, yeah. I was just trying to make a stream about arm wrestling, and then here we are talking about gooning, bro. Full dumping your riser too early. Yeah. I know. That's the thing, though. So what is going to be my normal thing is I want to get to the front of the pad, be damn near vertical, because I have a short arm. So I kind of need to be vertical. Most people are going to have a longer arm. So as if I start like just a little bit down, just a tiny bit down, that's not sacrificing too much height, but that's giving me my access to my pronation. That's going to be able to stop it. You know what I mean? Versus if I'm vertical, it's so much harder to keep your pronation, especially outside of straps. Have you thought about going on a cut maybe after a few tournaments just to try out different weight classes? I'm going to cut right now. Yeah, I'm on a cut right now. I was 279 pounds. Now I'm like 264. So I'm down 15 pounds. And I mean, as you can tell, I'm a little bit leaner. Like not that much leaner, but a little bit. Still here, Unk. Dragon, you know it's past your bedtime. Pronating with a dumped riser is not biomechanically healthy. Well, definitely outside of strap. Because outside of strap, it's bad for your bone. At least for me, I feel it's bad for my bone, but I never hold on to anyone in the strap or outside strap. I am just doing this so that I can slip better. Because if you could stop someone, boom, just don't hold on. And inside of straps, you can feel it. It's not just turning like this. It's also these fingers pulling. It's a lot goes into it. It's not unhealthy outside of or inside of straps. I've tried it. Losing weight is so hard, especially when there's delicious pies everywhere. You have no idea. Well, you probably do. We all probably do. Cutting is the devil's work. I just had a meal of canned tuna and rice, and I microwaved that shit. And that was my meal. Just be careful. I know a lot of guys with wrist injuries. Yeah. I know. But I mean, I would rather get injured while in this move than just completely have nothing and just lose. I want to win. And I think that if I drop it a little bit, I think that's going to be my best way. Hell yeah, keep up the good work. I used to be 260. I've cut to 165. I competed at 220. Now I'm sitting at 200. You got this. If I can do it, you can do it. Thanks, man. That is a roller coaster of weights. 260, 165, 220, 200. When I was like, back in the day when I started arm wrestling, I was like 250. I cut down to like 215. And then I bulked up all the way up until 279. And now I'm cutting back down. And I am, as you can see, I've gotten so much muscle in this last bulk. So much muscle. Like King's moves in strap with a dumped riser will definitely kill you. Yeah. Well, yeah, supinate and climb, I know. Like when you do like this, but here's the thing, again. It doesn't matter if I'm 1 centimeter higher if my pronation gets immediately taken. You can't rise when you're in a bicep curl position. You can't, if you can lift 100 pounds on riser, let's say, it's gonna mean jack shit in this position. High cup will come into play in this position, But riser, you can't really rise when your hand is fully supinated. Like a little bit, again, just having a little bit of pronation is all you need. Just having a little bit. Okay, Unc, I'm really going to bed now. Unc, nice to meet you. Unc, nighty new Unc. Also, I commented on your recent video, Unc. Definitely want to show you my technological terror. Okay, you got it, man. I'll see your technological terror. I have no idea what that means, but sure, I'll check it out. And another thing, unrelated to arm wrestling, to my cut. This live stream's been going on for about an hour, and I haven't even really thought about food at all. Boom, life hack, just live stream 24 hours a day, and then I'll never eat. You can also apply side pressure with a low cup and go underneath their pronation. That's what I do when I start losing my rise. That's confusing. Let me just try and imagine this. Okay. With low cup, do you mean low rise? Okay, wait. So let's imagine this, your arm wrestling. Do you mean, okay, let's imagine this is their hand. Do you mean you can apply side pressure here? Or here? Like, do you mean with this part of your cup, or do you mean with your hand lowered? I don't know what else that could mean. I haven't arm wrestled too many people. Yeah, first one? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been working a lot on my side pressure. A lot of people say that it doesn't make sense to train side pressure. And I'm sure that, like, either one, if you have a really long arm, let's imagine a long arm, so you're starting in the setup here. You're immediately going to be back pressure, you know what I mean? Because you're already kind of starting off, like, open a little bit. But when you're here, pretty much all of that first bit is side pressure. I think for shorter arm wrestlers, I feel like side pressure makes sense to be strong in. I don't know. We'll see in this upcoming tournament. We'll see. We'll see if all this training has gotten me better, or if it means nothing. I have a feeling it's going to mean something, though. I have a big feeling. Because I've been doing specific ass training, and I don't think that most 16 to 18-year-olds, that's the class I'm in. It's open weight class, by the way. I don't think there's a ton of 16 to 18-year-olds training as specifically as I do. I don't know if there's many people in my age that take it necessarily as seriously as I do. I don't know. I literally don't know, though. I'm not other people. I just know that I love this, and this is what I love doing. So I know that I take it very seriously. They probably are on the table more than me, but they're probably not lifting weights as much as I am. Some pronation to prevent going palm up. It's really good for short arm. Yeah. Yes, sir. I measured my arm from elbow to fingertip. It's 19 inches. Yikes. 19 inches. Like, almost everyone's going to have a longer lever than I do. Which is, again, when I started off arm wrestling, that's why I was a hook puller. Because I thought I had to be. But I don't think I have to be. I think I can be a top roller. I have to train properly. You know what I mean? It'd be awesome, dude. You clearly are very dedicated. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really hope so. I've been training so hard for this prep. I've been taking it very seriously. I mean, shit, I'm cutting down weight so that I can potentially have better endurance and that I can have more muscle than fat. I've realized that just having an excess of fat is probably not going to really help you out on the table that much. So I've been cutting down. I've been taking creatine, amino acids. I've been getting in my protein. I've been taking rest days. A lot of arm wrestlers seem to forget that you need rest. I've been taking rest days. I've been lifting heavy as hell and also doing low weight to build muscle. I do it all. I do it all. I'm gonna try and do this. This should be the proper distance. Okay. I'm gonna do some high pronation, low riser. That's good. That's good. Unfortunately, I do have pain here sometimes when I do pronation. If I do like tons of reps or if I train aggressively, like if I'll lift it and then drop and lift and drop and lift and drop. So I gotta figure a way around that. I've noticed that when I do riser training like that, I can train, you know, riser fairly aggressively, just constantly. Never really any pain. Unless I fail a riser lift multiple times in one day. Then I'll probably be in a lot of pain. But my riser's just gotten so strong that it doesn't really get injured very easily. What time is it? It's 7 p.m. over here. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna do more side pressure. I'm very excited for that tournament though. I think, let's see here. When did I sign up for that tournament? I think I signed up like 5 or 6 months in advance, maybe 4 months. I want to be so absolutely peaked for this tournament. I want to be so strong that I have legitimately no excuse to lose. I don't want to lose to someone who's stronger than me. I don't want that to be even a possibility. I want it to be, if I lose, it's because that person is way more knowledgeable than I am. That's what I want. You plan on resting for 2 weeks before the competition? Not that long. I'm thinking 7 to 10 days. I don't think I need to rest that long. I think, because tendons take, I think it's about 10 days for tendons to fully recover. And that's from like an arm wrestling match. For me, I think it takes like 2 to 3 days to fully recover from like a super heavy training day. Like be 100%. So I'm gonna take like 7 days just to be cautious. And then maybe like 4 days out, between 4 to 7 days out, I'll be doing like lightweight, like lift, like bands, you know, just do like hypertrophy probably. Don't be hard on yourself if you do. I got second on my first tournament, both hands. It was a matter of experience, yeah. I'm okay with losing. I want there to be a reason I lost. If that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I'd want it to be like, oh, my riser dumped. My riser wasn't strong enough. Oh, my back pressure couldn't handle their pressure. You know what I mean? I don't know, like something like that. Try adding collagen peps to high protein yogurt. Seen great recovery with my tendons using that combo. I'll have to check it out. I love Greek yogurt, like low fat Greek yogurt. So good. So much protein, so good for you. Is this my very first tournament? Yes. It's not my first time arm wrestling. I've been arm wrestling for years, but this is my first actual legitimate organized event. I'm excited. I know. In the past, I've been very lenient in the setup. This time, I'm not going to let it happen. First time where someone took my wrist. I've never been pinned, technically, by someone's one hand. I've been pinned by someone using two hands, but by someone's one hand, I've never technically been pinned. Because my back pressure, it keeps getting so strong. My back pressure is my strongest point. My bicep is fucking humongous. I have a 21-inch bicep. I have a really strong elbow flexor. So even if you take my hand in this position, I've never been pinned. I gotta be strict in the setup, and I gotta get into my spot. You know what I mean? You gonna record it? Yes, sir. I'm gonna record every single match that I have, and I'm gonna be dominant. I'm not gonna lose. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm not gonna lose. I promise I'm gonna get number one. So many options too with these yogurts. Some flavorless collagen peptides is cheap. Mixes surprisingly well. I'll have to try it. Post all the matches even if I lose. Oh, 100%. I've posted 2 matches where I've lost. Again, didn't technically get pinned. But where they take my wrist and I have to like slip out in a terrible position. You know what I mean? Where I was definitely not winning if it was strapped up. Well, amateur. It's amateur 16 to 18-year-olds. Open weight. Not even weight classes. This is why I'm so confident I'll win. Because it's not even like I'm going to be only put up with other people that are my weight. I'm going to be put up against a potential 200-pound 16-year-old. Like, I don't know who's going to be in this event, though. I don't know if there's going to be like a state champions or like, you know, really good arm wrestlers, or if this is going to be like a casual event. I don't know. What I do know is I'm not letting someone beat me. I can't let someone beat me. I'm very competitive. This kid's into overweight class, yeah. I hope so. Right now, I think I'm pretty genetically gifted in a lot of ways. Like a giant bicep, I have a giant forearm, I have a thick wrist, I have a thick hand, I have a big thumb. But I do have my weaknesses: short hand, short forearm. I don't know though. There's gonna be so many teens with your strength. I'm calling it now, first or second at the very least. I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone my age that's just going to be in a local tournament that's at my strength level. I don't know. I want to be so strong that there's no way someone could beat me for them being stronger. I am like, okay, let's put it. I am right now like 265. I'm going to cut down to probably 250. I'm going to be going to the gym once a week, and I'm going to be doing like a full body workout once a week just to get like, you know, the base of my body strong. I'm going to be putting in good food, supplements, and I'm going to be doing heavy, specific weights. I think I should win. I'm fairly confident. The only reasons I've lost in the past, my hand was because pronation, and I'm pretty damn certain I filled in that hole. I'm pretty damn certain I filled in that hole with the amount of pronation training I've been doing. And the amount, like the numbers have been increasing, and my high cup, it's gotten so much stronger. I've gotten so much stronger. I think truly there's no one who's going to be strong enough. But I mean, why even go into a competition if you're not confident? Why even go in if you're just going to be like, oh, I'm probably going to get second place? I'm going in there to win. You know what I mean? I'm not going in there to claim silver. If you ain't first, you're last. Quote Ricky Bobby. I don't know if y'all get that reference or not, but... That's good. I'm excited though. First tournament. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna be so nervous going into the competition because again, I don't know who's gonna be there. I don't know these people that I'm facing. What up, Coop Danoop? Is that actually you? Is that the real? Is that the real one? If so, that's crazy. Yeah, the real one. I mean, I'm sure you'll find fake PewDiePie accounts. There's fake Mr. Beast accounts. You know what I mean? There's always fakes. There's always people impersonating other people online. My bicep, I swear, even though I've been on a cut, my bicep is still just as massive as always. Like, this t-shirt, this is a big t-shirt and it gets filled out immediately by my arm. I even have decent tricep. But like this shirt always, the sleeve always rides up on the right one and it doesn't on the left. My left bicep's also big, but because of the specific training I've been doing, my right just naturally is way bigger. Not to say that my left is weak. My left is still strong. It's just not as big. Like, I think my left is probably around 85 to 90% as strong as my riser. Like if it's like as my right riser when it's like fully healthy. That's an interesting thing about the human body. It's, I don't know what you call it. But like if you work out, oh, okay. I can't really see. Oh, okay. There's a YouTuber that I've seen all the time. His name is Coop Noop. And I have bad eyesight. Your name kind of looks like that. So I was like, oh, is that actually him? Anyways, though, what I was saying, though, is something interesting. If you train one side of your body and you don't train the other, for some reason, the other side of the body is going to get stronger. It's weird. It's not going to get the same size as the one that you do train, but I haven't trained my left arm for arm wrestling specifics in years. Like, hard train it, like, every single day in years. I've had a couple times where I've trained it, maybe, like, where my right arm's injured, or I'm feeling pain, and I just want to lift some weights, so I lift with my left. And surprisingly, it's not that far off from the right. It's far enough, though, that it's like I'm not good with my left, but like, I'm definitely not bad with my left. Okay. Ooh.